back again. Episode
14.
14.
I believe it means power and season of new beginnings.
That's a guess again.
No, it's not.
How is it?
So I looked into it.
I mean,
It's a strong, it's a double digit. The 1, 2, 4. Yeah.
who makes up these things, man? That's not even in the Bible. I'm curious about who.
Some numbers are.
Yeah, not 14. I'm not saying 14.
Well, got celebrations on the table. Celebrations want to sponsor us. Please do. We greatly appreciate it.
If you have the number 14 in numerology, it means that you are a gifted individual with lots of potential. You're what?
I'd like to send love and light to all those that had the privilege of knowing my friend Jarrell Brown, J Biggs. He unfortunately passed away earlier on in the week from his heart condition, and I know he touched many lives, including mine. You know, I've been friends for about 17 odd years, actually even longer. Yeah, about 19 years. Just lift up all his family and friends.
Yeah, it went around. I don't know him personally, but it seemed like he had an effect on a lot of people.
No, he really did. He really did. A genuine soul. I pray that he rests in power. And also, you lost you and a couple of my friends.
And Noah McCoy. There's barely. They're not even that. There's just bare. There's a lot going on in the world anyway, naturally. So it's just, yeah, a lot's going on in the world. So I'm not surprised about nothing at the moment. Nothing really surprises me at the moment. Yeah, hold tight to people.
If you're not sponsoring us,
Yeah,
it's taking you off the table, isn't it? So that's enough advertisement for you people then.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tag the people. I'm gonna go through the comments on the previous. We're in the news. We're back in our normal settings. I'll tag the people that watched the last episode. Where and we still got more. That thank you for that. People found that very interesting. They said that we should do that more. We will do that more often. So there's a lot of comments on there, but I will answer them all. There's a few on there. So hold tight the people that have actually like commented. Hold tight the subscribers. They're going up slowly. We're looking for 250 by the end of this month. So if tell a friend to tell a friend to tell the next friend.
That's all it takes, you know. Just share it. Just share it.
Could we share the most madness, but we don't want to share. I watch people. Not like that. I'm a people.
People share celebrity stuff.
Yeah, mad things. People send the most maddest things. But I'm watching people carefully. But I'm not gonna go into that too tough. But what we wanted to do today was talk about why we doing this, like, because enough people, I think I don't know why are you lot doing that? Why are you lot putting your lives out there? And this, that, and the other.
The question is why we do what we do.
Why we do what we do. So I'm happy to, if you want to put in the comments any questions, like furthermore, like why, elaborating on what you might hear today. Put it in the comments, and we'll promise we'll get back to you about it. But what was burning is that when we're speaking our truth on this pod, we're finding it that not a lot of people. Some people are actually really receptive. Like they're like, "Oh my gosh, thank you, boom bang, thank you." We get a lot of messages like that. But then indirectly, yeah, we hear certain things in it, like.
It's not indirect, it's direct.
Some of it's direct, some of it's indirect, some of it's direct in it. But there's a way the indirect ones are still, the ones that are direct are not, they don't come with no source or nothing. It doesn't make no sense of where they're coming. So this is literally to family and friends and people that are haters and people that I know and don't know. But at the same time, we do this because the world, as you know, is in a mess. Like, her friends passed away. People, I'm seeing, there's a lot. I'm not even going to go into it, but there's a lot going on in the world, as we know. I don't want to talk on certain things like yay and all these other things and the new prime minister and that. We wanna put some normality to life, innit? So we thought once we walk in our purpose, we all know we know our purposes. We wanna serve God and glorify God in the best way possible, and we wanna help people. That's our goal. We wanna help people. We wanna share our story and hope that it might
inspire.
it can
or
inspire.
Encourage.
Yeah, especially being in a blended family. Not many people have experienced that before, been through that. So I've never been through it before. So sharing it with people, even a brethren that I shared with, like, bro, congratulations on your baby boy. I said, no. It's a girl. You know she looks like a boy, look a piece, but don't matter. But he was like, how you doing? Like, how you coping, bro? Because he's like, the last time I saw you was just 2 boys. I was like, bro, I'm good. But bro, that's like 6. But how you do? I said, bro, I'll be honest. Like, as I speak, what's the date today? No, I won't say the date because obviously the pod comes out on Sunday. But as we speak now, yeah, everything's nice. Like the youngest boy, Cade, he's had his birthday this week, so turning 16. He's upstairs doing his hair at the moment. The 21-year-old Tiana, she's in there with River at the moment. She just cooked dinner. Renee's just jumped in the shower, I believe. Kai, I know he just finished work, so he's doing his thing. I spoke to him today. Like, Sky's in her bed now. Like, everything's just running. If you want to know what's going on, it's just running smooth. Yeah? I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's for what it is, it's smooth, innit?
It's not about perfection.
Right. We're not aiming for that either.
It's about being just real.
Real. So when we put our truth, when I start speaking my truth, and I've been speaking, and I'm glad some people that from the family when I done, I spoke some truths about certain things, and people didn't like it. Innit? I'm not gonna call out names, but people didn't like it. They responded wrong. Some people just said, I'm gonna make a phone call. And we spoke, we had it out, and we broke it down and that.
Yeah, cause a cousin of yours felt that you were saying that you don't have any family, or you don't deal with your family, so your friends have become your family.
Yeah.
And that weren't the premise of what you were saying. You're saying, yes, a lot of your friends have become family, but that doesn't take away that you don't have family. Just some of your family members, you just don't have
the connection's not there as it was. We grew up like with this, and I'm just being real now, speaking my truth. So if you don't like it, lock off the thing, put the computer down, turn the telly off, do whatever, go outside, whether not take it. No, but I'm just saying, like, literally, I grew up thinking family, blood thicker than water, ride or die. That's all that we know. Families, overall, the ones over anybody in life, innit? Like, so your family's the one. But when I've grown up, I realised it ain't the case. When I've gone through certain situations, when I've turned to family, like, good or bad times, it hasn't been receptive. We haven't been able to. I haven't seen things where situations have been solved, mediation and life. I just see things as messy. No one's thinking, all right, let's think outside the box. How can we make this better? Like, this is how we're supposed to. I went to a family funeral, and like, it's just left, right. People are sitting over. There's no. But big up my cousins, though. There's some cousins. I won't call out the names, but you not know who you are, innit? Hold tight, my cousins. That the ones that call me out and we have conversations. We've gone through the thick and thin, and we've come out the other side. I can't even say to my uncle.
So is it then a generation thing? So those that are maybe of around our generation or slightly younger have learned better communication skills and better dialogue, like going direct and to the source, rather than either not dealing with it, thinking that, you know what I mean, it'll deal by itself, or sweep it under the carpet and hope that it doesn't,
I wish to say that, but I think it's a chosen few.
Okay.
I reckon it's people that have actually grown up and matured in their time and said, you know what, that can't run. Because there's some people in our generation, they're still moving. They're moving a bit wayward. So that's just me being honest, isn't it?
Okay.
But generation, no. It's just some of it's passed down.
Yeah.
And
of
it keeps
course.
getting, and no one wants to break the cycle or anything. And I'm not saying that we can't. I'm not saying that it's easy changing. It's not the easiest thing. I told people. I was telling just someone on the phone the other day. Like they're like, yes, my life is getting better now. I can start thought. I can see clearly now. I can see clearly now. And I'm like, beautiful. But please, this is when the devil becomes stronger. He starts to move a bit mad. He's like, hold on, what's going on? And he start throwing curveballs at you. Just be prepared. I'm not saying to look out for him like that. Know that
be watchful.
Yeah, anything's possible, innit? But I'm glad you got to focus. But what? Just be careful. Next day,
Don't let your guards down.
boom. You get me? Like the switch, the you know that the goal is right in front of them, and then the goal moves further away from them because of one little situation. Now you can be breaking from that situation, either you can just leave it yourself and say, you know what, I'm gonna keep going. And I just tell people, just keep going, innit?
Yeah.
Just keep going, no matter what, you keep going.
Like. Yeah, of course.
But it is horrid and that's where we ain't saying that this has been easy doing the pod, keeping it. We want to keep going. We want to be consistent. I watched something, I listened to something, and it's like something just speaking to me today on the radio when I was stuck on the motorway and that with them dumbass people just blocking up the motorway. But anyway, not a big thing. And one of the presenters was going like, when people, how quick we give up things, like, no, not give up things. It's given up, but it's like we have a plan to, like, you know, like this is talking about random things like healthy eating, keeping fit. Like you go and do it, and then it doesn't. You don't keep it on. You don't be consistent.
It's that perseverance.
Yeah, and I don't wanna. We're doing this because we wanna persevere. We have got an end goal. We don't have to tell you our agenda, but the main thing we want to do is help people, share strategies, share our strategy. Like I say, winning our struggles makes us stronger. Sharing our strategies makes us wiser. So I go by that all the time. Like how we can do that, and if people misinterpret what I say, like just DM. We're not far. You can't. It's not hard to get hold of us. You know. Yeah. You can just DM us or phone, wherever it is, and just come and see us and have a conversation. If someone burns you that you think wow, because some people thought I have family. I have a close net circle of family, which is the only thing weird about it. I have a massive family, yeah, but I have a small circle. My family's massive. Like it can go on for days. But I'm like, nah, not all of them are for me. So at the moment, let me just pull back where it is. I've got when people think, oh, you're just being selfish, and if people could spend a day in my life, it would be beautiful. Because some people don't know half of what I do. They just think that, he just does that. No, I don't. I'm a very active guy. Like I don't stop.
But then, there's other people that will be like, don't you stop. Like you're always active, like you're always busy, you're always this. Every minute I either see you on social media, or you're doing a story that you're here or you're there. Or
I ain't done a story in time. Like some things I've just stopped doing, innit, because I haven't got the. I ain't got the capacity or time for it. Or I don't want to put my energy into it no more. So I will used to do. People are like, I do the stories. I love it. You do your rants and that. But I'm not. Nah, that's not for me no more. So what I've learned to do, like much as you. Like, hold tight, Kemi, my G, Kemi, yeah. When she said to me, like, what are you running from? Okay. And like, I was like, yeah, I did that. I asked you the question, like, what am I? I'm not. There's a few things we spoke about in terms of what I'm running from or what maybe I feel like I'm running from, but I stay busy because I like doing the things I do. Like, I enjoy everything that I do.
So, what you think you fully digested?
Yeah, 100%. That means, but the only way you can do that is start to stop doing, like, review what you do in it. Understand why you're doing what you're doing first and foremost. Because there's no point just stopping because you can't. Things have to keep moving. But I have to start.
Then, all right, let's go to scripture then. Be still.
Nah, but be still doesn't mean that you're not gonna go and go to work and all that and whatever. You're still gonna be still means literally, and you gotta just. Slow your mindset down.
So you can actually hear from God.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that you're not gonna carry on doing.
It's not about.
So that means I have to eradicate.
Challenge.
Yeah, no. That's why I have to eradicate certain things in it. So doing stories all the time. Yeah. Eradicate that. I don't need that no more. All right. Do you get me? Remove things that are
remove. But then I've seen that you've still been adding stuff.
Like what?
So what was you about to design some tables that you wanted to promote?
See
then
that
you started editing. They tell you about you can start editing the people's.
I enjoy it. These are things. These are. I'm always gonna be. I'm always, no matter what it is, I'm always an ideas guy. I'm always a guy thinking of new ways and doing things. I like therapy. Doing the Ludo boards and drawing all that is like therapy to me. It's like, so why can't I make money from doing it? I'm thinking of retirement ages and all them things there. If I get into it, like, I'm good. Like the editing thing, I like sitting there editing. I do it anyway, so I might as well just add. You know what I mean? So if I can remove something, like I will stop doing gardening. For instance, like I stopped doing gardening. I'll remove that. I'll remove removals. I'll remove that. Then I'll just go in and remove that. Like, but I'm making space all the time for just other things. I know the most important thing at the moment is making sure that, one, I can make sure I can be there for my kids in the best way, form or fashion, in terms of, I don't business about anybody else in that sense. I don't care about work. I want to make sure I can drop my little miss to school every day if I possibly can, and I can be there spend as much time with her as possible, and my other children, like, straight, and my missus, like, you get me? Go. Why are you leaving me hanging
Some
like that?
afterthought.
No, it wasn't afterthought though.
What?
It wasn't afterthought,
So
but my the children, you know that my children, everything, you know that everything to me.
Anyway.
So, yeah. But so did I get reason why we're here?
I don't know if you answered that, but I guess so. I think ultimately, because even when I was doing like my weekly stories, like real talk on Shan page, I got a lot of engagement and comments, and I didn't realise how much people were actually appreciating. Like, I know you've been saying it for a long time. Start doing stories, start doing talk, start this, that and the other. But I think for me, for the longest time, my voice was a bit of a bugbear for me. I struggled with it. Even sometimes now I'm a little bit like, it's not that I'm not confident, it's just sometimes when I hear my voice back, I'll be like, kind of thing. But it is what it is. But then when I actually started doing like Instagram stories and like the real talk videos and what have you, I actually realised that, you know what I mean, I do have sense. I do have things that, you know what I mean, are, I guess, not just entertaining, but inspiring, I guess. And ultimately, it was all about being a source of encouragement, mainly to other women, you know, but not solely. And from that, even if I go even back further, when I was doing the Shan on the radio station each week, you know what I mean, that kind of got me more and more into talking and expressing. Because it's not that I have an issue in one-on-one talking or what have you, but it's that talking into a mic and, you know what I mean, what have you.
Which you still struggle with.
I used to listen back to my voicemails and whatnot. Even now, I will listen back. I'll send you a voice note, and listen to it back.
Weirdo.
And I'll be like,
weirdo. Who does that? I ain't got time for that.
That's what you're hearing.
No,
like,
that's weird, fam.
thing.
Is that what you do for real? You do that all the time, like,
I
listen
do.
to that. That's weird, bro.
No, I don't listen 4 times, just once. Like,
Once is enough. Send that, gone. I don't even bother about, like, it's long, man.
Yeah, I know. But, you know what I mean, I'm trying to not be so conscious of that. Because my voice is my voice. Same like you laugh, innit?
Nah, you know what it is? Like we were speaking the other day of that, a lot of people are confident. Some things that come easy to some people don't come, and I'm aware of that. And I knew that I was aware of it, but I didn't understand it when it comes to yourself, because you talk naturally anyway to people that come in the shop. I just think that it needs to be more on a. I've always said it needs to be on a wider platform, and I think I've always said to you that your shop, you're bigger than your shop, like you're bigger than best of both, like you're above it. So, and there's other avenues you need to be going down and exploring. So I'm fully for promoting that and pushing that in the best way I can. So the stories are important. But females need to, hey, like, this is the thing, like, if we go on YouTube just now, innit, before anything's on there, we're bombarded with so much things that are away from what we're meant to be dealing with people. So it's escapism. I get it. But at the same time, there's not enough of things on there that will make you think, wow, I need a bit of
like that
reality.
That real
You got celebrity, get me out of here. Come, but that don't help you. You're not gonna hear nothing on there. And we want to just speak the truth. raw. Like,
Oh yeah, I think we both have stories to tell. We both have experiences, not only together but you know what I mean, individually.
Yeah.
And and ultimately, it is not only just to share it, but we grow in doing that too.
yeah,
You know, we learn more about ourselves in doing that, and we do want to be able to touch lives and help other people, inspire other people, especially when they're going through stuff, you know, and just knowing that is not the end of the road, is it?
enough people are suffering in silence out there. So if we can, I hope, God willing, we're helping someone's getting help somewhere or another, where they can just get up out their bed or wherever they are and just make head. I'm even today I was just on the phone to a brethren, and she's telling me that a mum lost her child to stabbing, and I'm just hearing it all the time. I'm like, she goes, what are we gonna do about this? Like, and then I'm thinking, this is just getting mad. Like, the amount of ignorant people we've got around us that are just ignorant to what's going on in their life. They're just so walking zombies, focused on where they're not realizing that we're part of a community. We need to help each other the best way we can. And all I do, and this is where the main thing of why we're here, what we do. I'm here specifically for a reason, not just on this pod. My life is to help people. Like, that's standard. I'll always go the extra mile for people. That's standard. Shanda, why are you always getting yourself into this? But I will do that. But what seems to happen is that, and Shannon can vouch for this, I'll come home here and I'm like, what I going for the massive then? Like, how they see me building a business, and we're not chopping up bread together, like, we're not back up, like, it's a constant, I'm getting this constant thing where I'm like, I'll bring people in and I'm like, yeah, bro, I'll show you the ways, or show you or whoever, sis or bro, because it's male and females. Yeah. You bring them in, you think, all right, you know what, let's chop bread together, innit? I'm going to bring the business, but you're going to have to bring business. It's mad.
Because people are a little bit in themselves.
What do you mean?
I'm not going to say selfish, but yeah, they're just trying to get through themselves. For them to start.
Yeah, but if I'm giving you the I'm not just giving you the appetizer. I'm giving you the main meal and the dessert. So imagine I can show you all that, and I'm done that with enough people. Yes, but I'll be real with you. I say to them, it's not gonna be an easy road, you know. But if we work together, we can make it happen. You get me? But what seems to happen is that they get the appetizer. The main meal's about to be served, and they're not ready for it, or something that I don't know. But then,
so then maybe then it's
they want it so bad as well. That's the mad thing.
How
it's not
can
that,
they want it so bad?
That's why I get suckered in, because people then go, "Wow, I want it, so I want to do this. I want to boom, 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 boom." You be transparent and real as possible, but then people just don't.
Yeah, but then talk is cheap, isn't it?
No, that's what it is. It's that it's a madness, and I'm not gonna. That way it makes That's where now people are thinking, hold on. When I talk about families, friends, and circles, from that now I start to behave differently. Now I'm like, no, I'll close the door on that one, Shan. I'm closing the door on that thing, on everything there. Like, and I'm start moving spiteful on that, and I don't want to be like that person, because I want to help. I want to continue to help people.
It would take something or a period of time for you to get to that point.
No, it's coming very. You know what it is now at the moment? It's coming quite quickly.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'm feeling like.
So is that you just recognising that who is worth your time and who's not?
Yeah. Okay, well, and not even that. Now I would do the whole filling out application form thing. I would like sit there and say, all right, you wanna, all right, cool. Here's the kind of person I am. This is what's gonna, like, because sometimes I think people don't understand who I am. Sometimes they don't understand the type of. They know what type of person I am. They know I'm helpful. They know I'm about that life. Yeah. They'll sit there and say, "Oh, Max, you're the man. Like, you always help people." Yeah. But they don't know what type of man. I'm going full hog. Like, I'm not going no half. I'll go so hog that I'll do the best for you, but I forget about my thing. That's deep, man. Yeah. But this is what I'm saying. We do this platform to help and inspire people. We ain't come here to bring people down, not to.
No, not at all. I don't think anyone
disrespect anybody.
I think
some people get disrespected though. I'm gonna lie. Some people are gonna feel
they
it.
might feel it, because if it touches you and you catch it, then you know what.
And we never spoke no names on it.
But no, not at all. But I feel like anything that we speak about, ultimately, there's a positive goal that we're trying to reach. There's a precedence, and I feel like we carry ourselves with integrity. I don't think anyone could really say we're like male bashing or women bashing or parent bashing. Like, at the end of the day, you can't expect someone to talk their truth and think that you're gonna like everything.
It's impossible.
Like, if I talk my truth regarding you, not everything is gonna be fluffy and bubblegum. You know what I mean? There's gonna be some bits that are, same like when we have certain conversations, there's some, you know what I mean? There's some times where it's a bit like, yo, but then you have to look at yourself and say, you know what? Okay, like, where do I work? Where do I fit into this? How can I work this out? How can I grow? How can I make a difference? How can I make amends? Or whatever the question is, isn't it, that you have to ask yourself, and vice versa. And as much as, yes, we are putting out our, I guess, more of our personality, our character, our lives and whatnot, we still have a private life.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? We still have a private
this
life.
is only like, I don't know how much percentage it is, but it's not a lot.
yeah.
Don't think that what you're getting here is everything. No, it's not. It don't work that way.
One, there's only so much in it.
Exactly.
Like, we don't have cameras following us around 24/7.
Soon.
I don't know about 24/7, but yeah. But we still know how to keep things just for us. Like, and that doesn't mean we're not being 100. We're being 100 with whatever we are talking about in that particular moment in time. But you know, we've got, our life is filled with so many what do you call it?
Factors.
Yeah, branches. You know what I mean?
Bare branches.
Like, there's so many dynamics to our relationship, to our family, to our businesses, to like everything. You know, everything. And you're gonna get snippets here, there, and wherever. Even if you like know us, there's still only so much you actually really know.
That's the madness, isn't it? That's the madness, and we're trying, and that's where that's why we're doing this in another sense, because there is some people that feel they know us, but they don't, and then some people want to know us more, so we're giving you some, and at the same time, again, reiterate that we're doing this to help people. That's it. There's no, do it to inspire, empower, enlighten. We're doing this straight. We're not looking to I'm not like them podcasts where they're just ruining people's life, chatting the most, gossiping,
people down, trying to blacklist people.
Bare people. What do they call it? Current affairs and that. No, I leave that to the young people. You get me? I leave that to the young people to do all that, and whatever we want to do, all the pillow talk foolishness you want to do, whatever you want to do your thing, innit? That's shots fired. Shots fired.
But no, we're doing our real life to us, innit? So whether it's to do with inspiring for business, inspiring for growth, inspiring like for career, inspiring raising children or teenagers in this time, having a relationship, you know, after marriage, after divorce, coming from it being a single mother, you know, and having a new relation.
So many factors
that so many people can relate to, and not only just relate to think, you know what, it's not over for me. It's not impossible for me to find whatever it is, or to reach here, because if I can do it, then why can't the next? If you can, you know what I mean? It's kind of like just saying, you know what, it is possible.
No, 100%. 100%.
We want to show healthy dialogue, healthy dynamics, and no
cussing, no not like, and it just feels disheartening when you're doing something. And I know some people are out there that doing things and they feel like they're doing it for the good, like in their heart, deep down, they're saying, I'm doing this for the good, for the better, and then there's still people just on them, just trying to destroy and trying to get at them. Ignore them and get on with what it is. I know it's difficult because sometimes it's people that are so close to you, you think it.
But it's always those that are close to you, right? Because those that are far don't really have that power. They don't really have that strength behind them. You know what I mean? It's like being trolled by someone that don't know you. Like, what? Get out of here. But when it's someone, you know what I mean, a bit close to home, your emotions might be involved and the heartstrings, like, raw, of all people, and I did this for you, and I did that for that person, and they had the audacity, like, yeah, get out of here with all that.
Yeah, they said they're removing bounty from. They said they're removing bounty from celebration. Yeah, about that.
No. Oh yeah, I did.
They're
Why?
moving. I don't know.
But I swear they were saying, why not remove
Bounty.
Milky Way is disgusting.
Milky Way's the one. Are you alright? It's the. Are you alright?
No, I'll give that to the kids.
Nah,
when
fam. That's but that's
even
Milky
they
Way.
didn't even
15p.
eat
This would be 15p. You little
I
pop.
don't know how much it was, 'cause I didn't want to buy it.
No, man. Milky Way's
For
the
free.
Milky Way's the way full.
What? So out of all of these, you're getting rid of Milky Way.
Bounty.
You're getting rid of Bounty. No way.
They're getting rid of bounty anyway.
Get rid of Galaxy or Milky Way.
No, I know some people like the
Snickers,
Galaxy.
Twix, Mars, Maltesers, Bounty. Keep them straight. But anywho. But yeah, we just kind of wanted to just clear up any questions, any doubts, or
Yeah, because you're just saying, why they're doing it? And what they're trying to talk about. I mean, everything listen, it's just to help people, you know.
Empower.
That's all it is. And it's just something different.
Empowered people empower people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that.
Mm-hmm. I like that one. You done that. This is what I'm saying. This is what ultimately why we want to do what we're doing, because I want to just change the narrative. Like, I don't want to be part of that narrative or whatever agenda they're pushing. I want to push our agenda and go through. And anybody that wants to come in and get on board, feel free to come on board, innit?
Yeah, man. There's space.
There's bare space and that. But no, not to come on, like, just you can come on one show and that's about it. But I don't feel that you can. But if you've got any questions around what we're just speaking about in terms of why we do what we do, or you might be confused with certain things that we're saying or anything, just message us. Just come in there. If it's for Shan, send it to Shan. If it's for me, just put hashtag Max or whatever hashtag, and we'll answer it, because we're not here to do.
We're not here to play around.
Nah.
Like,
We
kill
come-
time.
Yeah.
Trust me, we ain't trying to kill time because.
We ain't got time. Listen,
Time.
and Christmas is coming up. All the madness in that. And we want to look at. I'm looking at the moment. I'm thinking, right, it's getting colder. The homeless people, feeding the homeless. Seeing what we can do in terms of parents that have lost their child to knife crime and all these kind of things. How can we support them? I ain't thinking about all these silly little things that are going on in the world that don't make no sense. I want to start formulating things where we can build a community that our children can be safe in.
Yeah, of course.
And this is where we
and you
start.
have to deal with your environment. Like what is you're able to reach and touch. There's no point in worrying about things that are far off that you really have no power over.
No power.
Like, you can't do anything to change. You have no control over what happens or doesn't happen. But what you can have control over, or what you can have influence over, start with that.
100%.
And that is your local community, your neighbour. You know, could be a friend of a friend. Like, yeah.
No, 100%. No, 100%. Yeah, I've rant. I don't know if that was a rant or not.
Kinda. But on another note, if you ain't seen Gangs of London yet.
Blood fire. Oh Lord of mercy,
Season
mercy,
1
mercy.
and 2.
Nah, it's hard. Very violent though. So if you're not really, no, me and Nay watched. I ain't finished watching it yet. Jungle yesterday. It's Jungle on Amazon Prime. It's like all the UK artists, like Dizzy Rascal's in there, JK's in there, M24's in there, and it's just showing different. It's like a futuristic road life. So there's everything's digital.
Okay.
So like they're breaking into yards, they got digital things and
Yeah.
everything. But
It's a movie.
it's a series.
Okay.
But it's addictive. But it's very good. But it's got rapping in it.
Was it violent?
Very. It's like Gangs of London levels.
Ugh.
Even Nay was like, wind that back. I was like, no, Nay. She's like, wind it back. I was like, that's mad.
Would I struggle with it?
No, it's not violent all the time. Like, but it's a certain bits you be like, whoa. Like, you get me? My man's head. Who's in it? There's another.
So rappers are acting.
Yeah. Dizzy Rascal's in there. Like it's all. It's like it's good though. It's good. So yeah, Gangs of London, Jungle on Amazon Prime. I don't know where you watch Gangs of London. We've got the box. You get me? We've got the box thing. But nah, it's cool. But nah, yeah. Do you want to say anything more? It's kind of a short one. This one's just a short one this week. We're gonna start getting hard, but we just have to put our point across in terms of why we do what we do.
We love y'all, man.
I mean, what we're hoping to achieve, what we're hoping to achieve, yeah. And to all the haters out there.
Can't go an episode without.
Nah, man, I have to pick up the haters and that, man. All the haters, big up yourself, 9565. All them people that are watching and like, it's him. I'm here. I ain't going anywhere. Nah, you know, like you know, like some people think. Baby. You know, like some people think, oh, they'll be stopped by now. Innit?
Like, yeah. It would have fizzled out.
Yeah, nah. Shut up. Whatever. I'm dead there, innit? Do you get me? 9565. Brockwide. You don't know the MySpace. I thought, unfortunately not, but no, it's all good. No, everybody, just please, just keep progressing, keep focusing. Don't be of this world. It's weird. Just get on with what you need to get on with now. Know that, put God first, and everything else will be fine. I'm here to help. If you need,
stronger together.
Yeah. We're here. Let's build this community, people. You don't know the MySpace. Big up yourselves. Later. God, you want to do the outro? Oh, I done it already, innit?
Yeah.
Baby's crying now. River's crying and that. You get me?